Hi, this is Mike from Arcane Logic, and here is some more game footage for Hadron's Forge. In this series, you're trapped inside a compound on a surface base. And now you know you're on the surface of a moon or a planet because, well, there's gravity. If I hit the space key would normally make you fly up if you're in space, but if you're on the surface of a planet, hit space key, well, it just allows you to jump and you fall right back down. So here we are trapped inside this room, and well, what do you see? There's a light, there's some truss, there's some power truss. It looks like running along the back wall over here. And it's also pretty dark. So one thing we can do is press L, turn on our headlight, and now we can see a little bit better. So if we check out this room, there's a couple passageways leading off. If we follow this power truss over here and go up this ramp, we see that there's a door. If we hit E to activate the door, well, right now the door doesn't activate. And the reason is that the circuit here is not active. So the power truss has a conduit in the middle, and you can see that the conduit is dark blue. Dark blue means there's no power, and we gotta fix it. So we gotta figure out what's wrong with this truss circuit and fix it. So now if we go back down this passageway and back over here to this sort of central column, you see that there's a piece of a truss bridge that's reaching across this opening, and that there's a passageway leading out over here. But of course, we can't jump across that opening, it's too far. So we need to actually extend this truss in order to get over to this passageway. And how do we do that? Well, it turns out right over here, there's a nice stack of unused truss. So what I do is down here in my inventory, I select my multi-tool. One of the features of the multi-tool is that it allows you to disassemble truss. I go over here and target the truss. There it goes. I disassembled it. Notice that the truss above broke apart and fell down. Disassemble that one. If I get close enough, it'll just scoop it right up into my inventory. And now you see here, down in my inventory, I got 5 pieces of truss. All right, so now if we move back over here, climb up this ramp. Here we go, and if I reselect my truss and I build it right, I can attach it to the end of this truss structure and extend the bridge over here to this passageway, and we know I can get out through the passage. And then down in this corridor, well, here we see a power supply, which is a PDU, connected to a truss circuit. So we need to fix this circuit. There must be something wrong with it because it's not providing power over there to that door. So let's take a look. If we go over here, here's a power supply. It's properly connected to this truss, this power truss. And you know that it's connected properly because the power truss is glowing bright blue. If we follow along the circuit, well, aha, look, there's a piece of truss that's missing. We need to attach a new piece of power truss here so that it'll complete the circuit and, you know, run the power and connect it all the way over to that door. Now I could, if I wanted to, attach a regular piece of truss. That's regular truss, but notice it doesn't do anything because there's no conduit in regular truss. So let's remove the regular truss, and now we need to go back over and find a piece of power truss. Well, if you look at this, there's a junction here. The power runs up and to the left, and there's a spare piece of truss that's not doing much up here. Now if you select the multi-tool again, and you notice that I can't actually remove this piece of power truss, and the reason is that it's protected by a glass plate. But this one up here, if I target it, it's not protected. So I can target it and disassemble it, and now I've got a piece of power truss in my inventory. So let's take that piece over here, select it, and attach it to the power truss. There we go. Now it's all bright blue, which means that the circuit has been fixed. And now we should be able to go back over there and open that door.